my actual stuff. Okay, had a little problem there. So sorry guys. I was on the wrong side. Just getting this set up. Let me just take a look, make sure things are okay. And we are upside down, so super awesome. Give me just a second, guys. Sorry, technical difficulties. My apologies. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Okay, so sorry for the problem at the beginning. I'm going to get going in just a minute or two. Let's see if anyone else joins in. Say hi if you're here. Hi, Rosa. Get to see all my expired credit cards that I cleaned out of my purse. Hi, Gail. Hi, Cynthia. That I need to cut up. So I just put them over there because I'm like, I need to cut those up before I put them in the trash. Just going to give it another minute and then I will go ahead and get started. Ms. Nancy has decided to join us. She's sitting slightly behind me on the couch because she's fun that way. All right, well, before I get started, I just want to let you know, this is for my little scrapbook store. I am working with the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed line that I'm pretty sure is mostly available in the store. When I'm finished with this and it processes, I will go back and add a link. I've got 2 3x4 photos I'm going to be working with. They are not great photos, but that's okay. I always want people to know it's absolutely fine to work with not great photos because you don't always get to take the world's best photos, but that doesn't mean the memories aren't worth scrapbooking. So it's kind of my take on it. Now I did pull in this one like faux epoxy flare from Scrappy Happy Studios. I just like the rainbow because there's rainbows in this line as well. And then the rest of the items I'm working with, I did pull some enamel dots from Summer Adventure by Echo Park. Now I believe Michelle still has these in stock. I actually bought another pack not that long ago. All right, so what I'm working with is I have the A5 paper stack and the epoxy wood framed pieces of embellishments. I don't know exactly what they're called. I've also pulled in the Loving Life thickers. I also have the thickers that came with the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed line, which are Word Gold Shiny Foam thickers. I have the 6x12 cardstock stickers, the half a piece or 3/4 of a piece of a 12x12 paper from the line, and then also the Essential Craft Papers by Craft Consortium Wood Textures pack. Now this I just picked up and I thought this would work well for my background because I have a lot of color going on with this Sunkissed line. Should be available in the store as well. I think I like this one here. Now today I'm working on the 2nd July challenge, which Jessica released this morning. It is stripes, so I'm going to be working with stripes in my layout tonight, especially rainbow stripes. That is what I was going with. So it's a nice day today because it finally stopped raining. It's been raining here for about 2.5 days. My dogs were not happy. They were like, what's up with this? Are you kidding me? So the A5 stack because Cocoa Vanilla is an Australian line, this is an Australian or European size of paper. So I want to say it's maybe what their cards are, but I'm not 100% not being Australian. So I just want to kind of look through. I definitely want to pull the multicolored stripe paper. And I believe there's a tone-on-tone stripe in here as well. So I'm going to pull both of these. And these are slightly shrunk down from the 12 by 12. So if you like working on a smaller scale, this is a really great way to go. Yeah, no, we had plenty of rain. We have, so I live at the top of a hill, so we didn't have any issues, but they were showing on the news this morning places that were completely flooded. You know, people had canoes out in their backyard, and roads got flooded, and people had to be rescued. There's the other striped piece of paper. People had to be rescued from their cars because I always, you know, people are so interesting. I'm just pulling this because I pulled the other one, but I've already started this, and I don't know what I want to use from this. Although, I might do this as in relation to stripes again. So we shall see. Yeah, but so people had, oh, there's the other rainbow paper. You know, people are told don't drive through standing water, but people never actually listen to that. So they drive through standing water, and then they get stuck in it because cars are not made to go through water. All right, I'm thinking I need one more piece of paper. I want to see what I have. So I have a really tiny one, and then like a medium-sized multicolor. So I think this big floral actually might work. Because I don't think I want another tiny, tiny print. I like the clouds, but I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll pull I've got a scrap of a cloud, so I'll pull that as well. I don't know if that'll work or not, so I'll go ahead and pull it out. So let me just pull this over here. As usual, I have 0 plans. The only thing I know is that I'm going to scrap these 2 photos. So what this is, we actually have a Dairy Queen pretty close to our house. Like, you kind of go down the street, then down another street, and then, you know, there's Dairy Queen. So a lot of times during the summer, we get after dinner treats of Dairy Queen. So not like every single night or anything, but quite often. Now this is a Dairy Queen that was built a long time ago before this area got built up. So it's not the world's best for a drive-through. But if you can see, there are cars behind me and there are cars in front of me, and that is filled. And understand, I want to say probably 5 or 6 cars can fit in the parking area before you get to the drive-through. Hi, Jessica. So I'm probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm probably about a dozen cars back, and there are probably another dozen cars behind me, and then every time you move up, another car pulls up. So they worked out this system, especially last year when you couldn't really go anywhere. You couldn't go out for ice cream. All the ice cream shops were closed, but you could do drive-through. So last year they had someone outside, and if you were, so basically they had you pull over to the side of the road if you wanted to get ice cream, so that way the road was clear for people who wanted to drive through. So that, the whole point of this is just having the idea of what's going on. Now I'm thinking about layering it, but I don't know, because here is where the Dairy Queen is. And I want to be able to see the Dairy Queen here, and then you can see all the cards. So I think this is what I'm going to layer over. Because I think, for me, this is a casual layout. Not that I have, like, super serious layouts or anything like that. But I like the idea of having them layered over each other and slightly canted. And then I'm thinking there's a mark or something on this paper. So I'm going to trim it off. And I think I'm going to do a banner cut at the bottom. Let me see if this is, oh, it actually is kind of almost a good thing. So here we go. This is halfway-ish. And then I'm going to use my big scissors because my tiny scissors will take 9 years to cut that. Okay, so let's go up. And then from each corner. And I like to use the big scissors if I'm making a big banner, simply because I get one single cut. I have to get some Goo Gone on my scissors. I cut something that was sticky, and now they stick, and it drives me a bit bonkers. Okay, now I think I want to ink the edges of all of these papers. So, do I want to do a neutral, or do I want to do a blue? I'm leaning towards the blue. Does anyone have any, opinion? That would be the word. Haha. I think before I do that, ooh, oh my gosh, I think what I'm going to actually do is mimic the photos with the striped paper. I think I like that idea. Is it Tamara? Or is it Tamara? Because I know people who do both. So I think that's a little too long. Oh, that's going to annoy me. It always annoys me when it's just a tad. That's the problem with doing the bigger banners. I always get them a little off. I think I'm going to trim this in half. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, and I think I'm going to mat them in the pink striped paper. So the challenge for July are actually 3 challenges. The first one was released on July 1st. Jessica did a video, and several of the design team members put their layouts up on the post where the first challenge is. Obviously, this is my example, and I'm doing it live, so that's why it isn't there for me. So this second challenge is stripes. So just obviously as I'm doing this, you don't have to have it be a patriotic or 4th of July themed layout. It can be anything with stripes. Same for the, the first challenge, which was stars. It could be any stars. It didn't have to be patriotic stars. I did a graduation layout that included stars. Jessica did, she actually did it about the flag, but her colors were not red, white, and blue. She did multicolors. Okay. So I usually don't like multicolor on multicolor, but I actually kind of like that. Plus you aren't going to see a ton of it unless I put it farther up and do this down here. I don't know. I'm going to ruminate on that while I pull out, but I definitely like the kind of haphazardy pile of the striped paper. All right, I'm going to pull out some Distress Oxide, but of course I put stuff on top of that. Now I need to move that in order to get into where my Distress Oxides are. Ow. And then I'm going to hit myself in the foot with it too, because I'm super awesome like that. Okay, so got salvaged patina, broken china, tumbled glass. I don't think speckled egg is gonna work. And I think that's all I've got. Oh no, well, I've got chipped sapphire, but I think that's too dark. That's too much of a contrast. And then those are greens more than blues. So I don't think I'm gonna go with that. Alright, let me get that back on. Everything doesn't fall over. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the tumbled glass. It's really light, so it makes sense as an ink edger. I'm going to grab a new foam pad because it's really light and I don't think I have anything else that's super light. And I'm going to go ahead and ink up all the edges of my papers. So I'm super glad I'm doing this live because it's not like this is boring or anything. While I'm doing that though, I will go ahead and chat about what's coming up for my little scrapbook store at the end of the month. So July 30th, 31st, and then August 1st, we are having our next weekend online crop that is called Camp Scraps-A-Lot. And what we're looking at is doing themes of summer vacation, but your layouts do not have to be summer vacation themed. We don't want people to feel they have to have, like, I think there are 23 or 24 challenges altogether. We don't want people to think you have to do 23 vacation layouts. So the idea behind the challenges are vacation, but your actual layouts or cards do not have to be vacation. I hope that makes sense to everyone. But so that will start on the Friday. Michelle will do a little video message, and then Friday night we will start off with a design team Zoom, and then it will continue throughout the weekend. So I hope you can join us, because the ones we've done, we started doing these last year. The ones we've done have been so much fun. We did one at Scrapbooking, National Scrapbook Weekend, and then there was one before that. I was not a part of that due to some health issues, but I was part of the ones before that, and we just have so much fun doing it, and everyone has so much fun participating in it. So I really hope you join us. And as always, all of the challenges you can enter to win gift certificates to My Little Scrapbook Store. Okay, there we go with that. I'm going to go ahead and get this laid down. And so, you know, just so you understand, this collection, the Sunkissed collection, if you don't want to buy all the 12 by 12 papers, the A5 papers are really great at still creating a full layout. So I only bought that one sheet of paper in full size. I didn't buy anything else for paper besides the A5 paper pack. So I don't know why I did that, because I'm not 100% sure where I want that. So let me do this one first. And I'm definitely glad I went with the white background, because it adds texture, but I've got so much color going on already. Okay, I like that rather than having it go all over. And now I just need to figure out where I want the floral paper to go in. And I think I actually like it just like that, but do I want it to peek out like that? Yeah, I like that better. Yes, I do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more glue to that. I'm always scared I'm going to end up accidentally. And I'm gonna get my T-square ruler out, because I've got these lines canted. Yes, you do get 2 of each design in the small pack. So, hang on. Let me just line this up, because I have the stripes canted, it's just hard for my eye to see whether or not it works. Okay, so yeah, you get 2 of each. So I pulled this out because I pulled this one out and then I found I had one that I had already cut into. So there we go. Now, let's see if any of these work. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut this and add another element of stripes with the paint stripes. I think what I'm going to end up doing is covering up the best ever. I don't necessarily think Dairy Queen is the best ever. I just think it works if you want quick ice cream and everything else is closed. Not that I don't like Dairy Queen, I do. In fact, I have their Blizzard of the Month is a Toll House, and it's really good. I've been enjoying that. I mean, I could trim it off, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking I want to add my title. So let me pull out the alphas. And what I was thinking of was Summer Chill Out. So adding summer using these Loving Life alphas that I just picked up another pack, but I already have this pack. I actually have another pack too, but I just I knew I wouldn't be using another pack, and I knew this had the name on it, so I could tell you what it was. Okay. Here is the word out. And I think I'm going to go right here. And the good thing about this glitter is it doesn't come off. There's, you know, most of them don't come off, but there was one. This is way too wonky down. You know, I think I'm going to have to grab my T-square ruler again because these lines be messing me up. There we go. That's better. Nope, that actually works. Never mind. I'm roofing it up and it's perfectly straight. Ooh. Okay. There we go. And I think I'm going to go for the blue because I've got all the blue down here and then the blue of the clouds, and then I think if I do that up there, that will work out quite well. I'm going to spell it backwards because I like to make my life difficult. So because I have the foam here, it doesn't actually lie flat, so I'm just kind of trying to line it up with the bottom of my ruler. Sorry I got so quiet. I cannot spell and talk at the same time. I will start grabbing letters that belong to the words I'm saying rather than the word I'm trying to spell. It is fun how brains work. Okay. And you gotta love it when it's summertime and your windows are open. And the really cool people with the really cool loud music drive by your house. Okay, summer chill out. Alright, yes, I very much like that. Yes, I agree, Jessica. I'm a huge fan of stripes. I will take stripes any way you give them to me. Alright, so I like it there. And I'm going to go for the stickers and take a gander what we got here. See if there's anything I can... Oh, perfect. I hope this can fit over. Oh my gosh, would you please? It says just chillin'. And what I think I'm gonna do... No, I like that too much, so we're gonna go for the pink animal print. Put the pink animal print over, and then you'll be able to see a little bit of the pink animal print over that. And so here's where my journaling will live, but I will not put that up on the video. I'll do it afterwards, and then you can see it in the photos. Where? Oh, there they are. Okay. All right. So I think I would love to do a flag, but I don't know if the watermelon makes sense. And then the blue is just kind of really, really blue. So I'm going to think on that. Instead, I'm going to go to the ones here. And then I also have the epoxy. And I think I actually like that right there. And then do a couple of these. I like the hay, I like the fun, I like the hearts, so I think all of those will work. I like this tag, but a lot of, I like this tag, but a lot of the stuff is at the bottom, and I don't necessarily, for me, I would want to tuck it versus use it. And actually what I think I'm going to do is go with this label journaling sticker, but I'm going to trim it in half. And then I think I'm going to put it right here. And, or do I like it better? Well, it doesn't matter now because I've stuck it there already. So maybe I do another one here. Oh, I actually kind of like that. That actually surprises me. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I do. I'm going to go ahead and get this down. My little epoxy flare. I still love flare. I know it's kind of fallen out of fashion, but I still like it. I still like Brad's too. I'm just too lazy to work with them. Yes, the wood buttons, those are my favorite as well, Jessica. I think I first saw them in a Dear Lizzie collection. And I didn't even buy any of the other Dear Lizzie stuff. I just bought that. Oh, I think... No, I think that's a bit much. I don't know. I'm debating whether to add this diagonal rainbow stripe piece up here in the corner. But I think that might just be a step too far. Alright, let's... Oh, I know where. So I wanted to use some word and phrase stickers, but I didn't want to put them over the stripes because it just didn't feel right. But I think if I put them on the pink tone-on-tone stripe paper, that will work well. And I like the feeling hot, hot, hot because that's why we got the ice cream. And the scenic route as kind of a joke. Stay cool. And I need one more. Good vibes only. I'm a big fan of that saying, good vibes only. So we'll do that one as well. Okay. Awesomely awesome. Yes, it is a great collection. So I'm super happy to work with it. Alright, so I'm going to do fun, just chillin'. And then, hey. I think I like that over there. And then I think the rainbow, I don't know, I already did the rainbow. I already have a rainbow, so maybe the heart? Yeah, I think the heart. And we'll put that right there. And then where did I put, oh, there it is, the packaging. Okay, I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to go ahead and try this up here. So the stickers stick really well. So I want to make sure I really like this before I actually stick it down. And I actually really do like it. Alright, so we're just going to do that, and then I need my scissors. Oh, it's crooked. Oh, yay. If it didn't come up, I was just going to say, never mind, we're just going to glue it back down, but it did come up, so. Okay, there we go. That is straighter. And then I'm just going to trim off the back. There we go. That was Xanthi, if you heard that. Yes, sorry. Yes, Wendy, I actually knew that was you. Do I date my layouts? Sometimes I don't. It's not something I feel is absolutely necessary. I normally have an idea of when something happened. I normally will at least put the year on, like if it's a Christmas layout. Hold on. Arg. So, I'll give you a little sneak peek of something that I did that I don't have out yet. It's a 2-page layout, so I'll just show you one side. So here I put 2019, and then here's another layout from the same Christmas. So I put 2019 on it. I do not always date my layouts. Like I said, I'm not someone who has to have, you know, this was September 15th, 2019. This was September 17th, 2019. If it was in September, that's good enough for me. Yeah, so if, you know, like, we went to Disney in 2007? No, later than that. 2012. So I have Disney Trip 2012 written on there. I don't feel it's necessary for everything. That's just like a personal thing. All right, I think we're almost done. I'm going to add some enamel dots. So I think I'm going to go with a big blue over here because there is not a lot of blue over there. And then I'm going to go with a big corally orange down here. And then I think I'm going to go big yellow up here. And then we'll do medium yellow and small yellow. And then I have to remember the other colors I used. Okay, the darkish blue, medium, and small, and then coral. I'm like, what's the third color I used? And small. I'm gonna actually do this one off the page. Off the striped paper is what I mean to say, not the page. Yes, I'm not going to put it on the page at all. All right, so I think I'm almost done, but because I've got that gold title, I want to bring a little bit more gold in, and so I'm going to grab my ID Swap Color Shine, if I can get it out, which I did, yay. And I'm just going to cover my photos because the photos are so, like, sunset-y. If I got gold on them, it'd be very noticeable. So, I do want... And one thing I don't like getting mist on is wood veneer. Because it can get in a crevice and then kind of spread out, and it just drives me bonkers. It's funny, I don't care about dating things, but heaven forbid some mist get on a piece of wood. Life will be over. Alright. Let me get that in there. It is odd what things bother us and what things don't, because I definitely don't consider myself super crazy specific about most things, but then there are some things like, we do not step out of that line. That is a line we do not cross. All right, everyone, that is going to be my layout for today. Don't worry, I'm going to take this little postcard off so you can see the amazingness of my layout. That is a joke. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me here. Don't forget, once this processes, I will put all the links to everything that is still available in both Sunkissed, the wood textures paper pad from something consortium. What's it called again? Craft Consortium. The enamel dots, I'm really pretty sure those are still available because I got those not very long ago. And also the Love and Life Alphas, which are great. They're a great font and they're a great size, except my little R is crooked. Okay. As you can hear from... Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Gail. Truths by Rachel. Yes, usually Truths by Rachel come out after Rachel's had one alcoholic beverage because I have... It's so funny because everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're so funny when you're drinking. I'm like, no, I just have no filter when I'm drinking. I'm actually this funny all of the time. So I will get all of the links down below. Don't forget to join us over on the Facebook group for online crops. We will be having an online crop at the end of this month, and you can enter cards and scrapbook layouts, both single and double pages, and you can enter them in, I want to say there's 23 or 24 different challenges. So there's challenges for all sorts of things, and you can have chances to win $10 gift certificates to my little scrapbook store. Also, don't forget, this is part of the July challenge number 2, which is stripes. So you can also enter in that challenge, or the first challenge, which is called stars, or the third challenge, which will be revealed next Saturday. And you can also have a chance to win a gift certificate to my little scrapbook store by entering in that. Now that one is on the Layouts and More Facebook group. I will put links to both the Online Crops Facebook group and the Layouts and More Facebook group. The reason there are 2 separate groups is we only do the online crop stuff during the online crops. The Layouts and More is more of the layouts and share of the My Little Scrapbook store. All right, everyone. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. And my dogs want to be fed right now, so I'm going to hop off and get to that in just a few minutes. All right, everyone. Bye.